Hi everybody, Melissa with Antler Estate Sales and Selling to Cruise. Just wanted to let you know we are doing an estate sale in Madras, July 24th, 25th, 26th, 2025 from 10 to 4. Come by and check it out and I will show you a few things that are for sale. Behind me, hay, which we will sell before the sale, so contact me if you're interested. And then I will turn you around and you can see some other stuff. So we've got some more pipes over here, and over here we have like horse blankets and pads, a couple barrels, and then we have this implement. I'm not too sure what it is, but if you know, you know, I guess, right? This has already been sold. So let's not do that one. There's that. Then you have the roller, made in USA. And then over here, you've got the aerator. So the implements, most of them we will sell before the sale. If someone's interested, contact us. But that's about it. The hay and the implements. So here's your couple more things here. And then we have miscellaneous stuff. And then I'm not sure what that is. What is it? A cedar? You guys probably know what it is. And then just more miscellaneous horse stuff, T-post, sprinkler type things. You know, the stuff that you're gonna find on a farm. Okay, and back over here, you've just got some miscellaneous stuff. You can see my shade. Okay, now let's go in the shop. Okay, so here is your power washer. And then we have a snow blower. It looks like it wasn't even used. It probably was, but very little. And a good old tiller, Husqvarna, dual rotating tines, 17-inch. It is a DRT 900H. And then the torch, and then there's the long one. I've never seen one of those long ones. That's cool. Some more pipe. And then we have a pump and the generator. And I'm not sure what this one is, if it's another pump. And then we've got some fence wire, little lawnmower. Okay. In the shop, there's just a little glance, but I'll go ahead and do a better job showing you here. So all sorts of stuff. The big old Craftsman vac. You got some hammocks. This is an old hutch, but you can, you know, do it yourself type thing. You can shabby chic it. You can do all sorts of stuff. We got some concrete mix and just crates and crates of stuff, as you can tell. So I'm just gonna kind of walk around so you can kind of see what there is here. Might need an umbrella to walk around for the shade. Sledding, pipe, plastic pipe, and chain. Lots of chain, guys. And then there's targets and a hand target thrower. We will be selling some pipe. We'll get it all together, just miscellaneous. And then you've got called a grappler? We will also sell that before the sale. And then you have different implements, more pipe. Pallets we'll end up using, to put stuff on. But there's Heather over there. Say hi, Heather! And then we've got over here the lots and lots of farm stuff, of course. The hose reel, we will sell that before the sale. I believe asking $39.95, but contact me, double check. Some watering troughs, weed eaters, some hose back there, and then we have your so there's lots of extension cords and chains. As you can see, we got some chairs, camp chairs, more chains, sprayers. That's kind of a cool gadget thing that they have. Well, as you can see, this is what it is. Lots of different stuff. Miscellaneous. Everything from hunting and fishing and farming and everything else in between. There's all different kinds of hitches. DEF if you need that. Some oils. Toilet, doesn't everybody need a toilet? All sorts. Oh, there's that storage system. There might be another one in there. That's kind of cool. Okay. Now we will go back over to the fishing. So we have fishing reels and fishing poles. Try to get some names for ya. But they're hard to get. A Keurig, a mini fridge that actually works. And then you have the ugly stick. Another ugly stick. And then these here are super nice. Let's see if I can get you. They are Jim Phillips, is that correct? Very cool. They were made for them. Just hoping you can kind of see some of it. It's really hard to give you detailed on fishing poles, so hopefully that helps you a little bit. And then we got some, fishing reels are over there. Okay, so here's just some more miscellaneous. Little barbecuer. Oh, it's locked, but it's cute. And gas cans and heaters. The hijacks. Oh, let's go ahead and go out. There we go, guys. Hijacks, gas cans, jacks, lots of miscellaneous parts and such. Some coolers, lots of gloves. And got your cords for all your RV stuff. And then mule tape, I think is what it's called. Here are some of your fishing reels. I can't see a number on that one. Let's see if any of them have it. There's one. And then there's this one that's super nice. The pin. It's a big dog. A big dog. Heavy duty, that is for sure. A little mini shop vac. And then you got 2 saddle stands. And are these clam digger things? We have one. I believe that's what it's called. More fishing stuff, tackle boxes. Lures, 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 lures galore, weights. And more. Lots of fishing. And then over here, we've got some big old nets, more nets. There we go. A couple cots, old windows, do a DIY project. Lots of hard hats around here. Okay, this wall's pretty cool. It's got some old stuff on it, so I'm going to show you kind of slowly so you can see, but there's nuts and bolts, lots of them. Okay, in all sizes as you can tell, but we got an old saw. And then you got, not sure what that is. If anybody wants, they can comment below and let me know what it is called. Old spreader. These are like old tools that they used to use, and they can still use. They just don't, use them as much. So this is a really cool old, like sharpening stone. Thick, and it like works. That is just crazy. Ooh, get some exercise in sharpening something. And then this is they called it a hand corn planter, but it's the potato implement. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then an old lantern. I'm not sure what number, guys. Or if it has anything on the bottom. Kind of hard to see. But that is cool. What is that used for? Anybody know? Super cool. It bends, so I'm not sure if it would be very accurate now, but that is so cool. Okay. Another lantern. Let's see here. I know it's a Coleman. Yeah, I'm not sure on the number. Just old stuff. It's fun. Okay. Lots and lots. And there's more than this, but they're using them right now for the yard tools. And then, there you go. Now you can see. Oops. Okay. Now we've got all sorts here. Cool ladder. And then showing the whole thing. There's Michaela, say hi. Okay, and now we're gonna go see Kelly. Oh, he's not in here, he's hiding. So there's some more stuff. We have a cool anvil. Not sure if there's a name on it. I can't quite see, but that's okay. There will be some railroad ties. I know some have already been sold, but there'll be a couple. And then you've got this implement. And then over here, you've got miscellaneous wood. And then this implement, whatever it does. And then we've got all sorts of outdoor stuff. So lots of pots and planters and such, and outdoor tools. And then some miscellaneous stuff. More sprayers. Look at those little lanterns, aren't those cute? That is cute. And then over here. Okay, so here's a lot of ruler type things, yardsticks. Welding mask. Sorry about the noise. Kelly's making noise over there. Say hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. Making noise. Okay, so we do have it. Do we know if the Lincoln works? Okay. There's a really cool heater. We have one that's like that during winter. Is amazing. Just letting you know. I know it's summer, but that's okay. You can buy winter things in the summer. Okay. All sorts of stuff. What is that? There you go, guys. Very cool. And the rigid drill press.
So that Hobart thing is
What was that?
the Hobart is a plastic cutter.
This is a plasma cutter. Very cool. Okay. Files. And then, whew, we just have lots and lots. I'll just kind of go through real quick to show you what there is. Hopefully you guys can all come say hi to us next weekend. There is definitely something for everybody here with the house and the shop and farm stuff. We just have a little bit of everything. Also, it is the Jefferson County Fair going on, so you can come visit us and then go eat dinner or lunch at the fair. Get your corn dogs and curly fries. What's your favorite thing to eat at the fair, Kelly?
Elephant ears.
Elephant ears. We'll have to go get one. And everybody watching, what is your favorite thing to eat at the fair? Comment below. Excuse me. Allergies. Wows. So Michaela keeps running from me, and I'm going to get her on here. And she's going to say, Mom, why? Okay. And then we got what Kelly's working on. What are you working on, Kelly?
Tools.
Tools. Lots and lots of just tools. There's Michaela. Say hi. All you have to do is wave. So there's some nails, a blower, a chainsaw. Oh, what kind of chainsaw is it? Husqvarna. Okay, big wrenches, just all sorts of stuff. Tools. What else can I say? Tools and tools. Right? Tools and tools. Weber barbecue, yeah. And no, it just has a little thing next to it. And then the 2 chairs and ottomans. This little table will go with it. Chairs and tables. These are nice. They actually kind of recline. That is cool. And I'll have to see, I don't know if we have an umbrella or not, but the table's nice. The heated watering bowls and such, and more traps. We got lots of traps. And then here, just cleaning supplies, and such, as you can tell. Hangers, boots. Oh, little boot cleaner. Some party trays. The roaster has not been used very much. There's Heather again. Hi, Heather! Got exercise equipment and stuff. Pressure cooker, anybody? We've got lots of them. Might even be another one there. Oh, no, that's an empty box. Woohoo! Little exercise trampoline. And we have, I think, 6 food savers altogether. If you need a food saver, I know where you can buy one. Okay. And then in here, you will not be going this way during the sale because the step is really big. So just remember that door will be closed. But we have some old picture frames that you could use for all sorts of stuff. And then Christmas galore. Guess what? Christmas in July. Lots of fun Christmas stuff. I'm still putting it together, but I wanted to get the video out so you guys could see it all. For the most part, anyway. Those are cool snowflake lights. And then we have a treadmill. And white bench top. Brand new. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but there you go. It's a 48-inch wide, a 1-inch high, and it's 19.5 inches deep, and it is a white bench top. Cool. Old mopping bucket, shoe dryer, and then just miscellaneous stuff. Oh, another pressure canner cooker. More of the lanterns. And then we got a number 5 crock. Great condition, it seems like. Got some coolers back there, some foam faucet things back there. Hard hats. More Christmas luggage, extension cords, old style TV trays. And then look at this. Well, we got some bells. I forgot to tell you that. But these stained glass pieces, super cool. So we need to wash this one, as you can tell. But if you look at them, aren't those cool? We also have a crib with a crib mattress. Oops. Oh, the bear is sleeping. So it has its little thing that'll go with it. So it can be for a boy or a girl. More stuff. You can see from here. And then we have an upright, or not upright, excuse me, a deep freeze. And then we also have another one over here I'll be showing you. And cans. Anybody canning? Oh, and egg cartons. Little old truck. These little, very cool, very cool. More Christmas. More Christmas. And then we got some cool, like, this is a hanging light. I'll take pictures and put that on the website this week. But for now, you get video. Not the cat stuff. The cats live here still, so the cat stuff is not for sale. But we do have some more Christmas and some fall festivity stuff. And then here we have a steam cleaner. We have a vacuum. We have a Kirby. And we have a ton of bags that go with it, by the way, I found, and a Eureka. And then this is very cool. It is the Greenworks, and it has 2 batteries, I believe. Maybe 1, but I think 2 batteries. And it has the charger. And they are very cool to use. And then you've got more picture frames. Picture frames are everywhere. All sorts of vintage. There's vintage, antique, new, a little bit of everything here, which is kind of cool. Iced tea maker even. And so this is a big Christmas tree. It's a Costco Christmas tree. I have not set it up yet. We'll see if I do or not. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure the size. I know it's one of the big ones, so I will see what I can do. What I can find out about it. And then your dinner bell, more cast iron type stuff. This is a very cool old chalkboard. So cool, so cool. Okay, and then another freezer. We have blue shelves, some chairs, a couple little tables. I think this is empty, if I remember correctly. So I think, oh, and some hose things. Don't quite know what it does or what it is. Old style ironing board. And then you got these. There's a pair. And that is your garage. Oh, I forgot to show you the table. Look at that table. It's, I would say, what, the 50s? Not sure. It does not have the chairs, but so cool. So cool. Okay, here we go. On to the next. In the laundry room, we have just like some cleaners and miscellaneous stuff. Cords, cleaners. And then little miscellaneous like tools that you would use, you know, for the house. We have some sun hats. A nice cowboy hat. It's a, I can't really see it, but there's that part of it. Is it a rustall? I don't know, but there it is. I can't even reach it, guys, so. And then light bulbs. Lots and lots of light bulbs. Hard to see there. There we go. And just miscellaneous stuff. Oh, there's the bags that go with the vacuums. And more gloves, hats. And then more towels. We'll be going through that. This I have not set up yet, but you can kind of see what there is. It's bathroom stuff, you know, your first aid type stuff, basically, is what it is. And we have really cool laundry baskets. There's one, and there's another one. And then this is just miscellaneous in here, you know, bathroom stuff. Little kitty cats. And then got a cool clock. And then here you have all your regular like kitchen type stuff. We have cookbooks. So this here also full of recipes. And then cookbooks. And you have your Tupperware and your serving dishes, popcorn, poppers. You've got a bread maker. You have the grills, and this I believe is a pressure cooker, crock pots, and more. And then this stuff I'm still trying to arrange, and I'll get better pictures for you. But for now, we have pots and pans and some old style stuff. Isn't that a really cool hairdryer? I love it. And just more and more. We have this dish set. And then we have the gray TV stand. We have the TV is big. It's a Samsung. I believe it's a smart TV. We do not have the remote. So, but it does work. I've been using it with the Dish Network. So we have a recliner. We have some foreign money. And then a globe. And just miscellaneous stuff. Little frogs everywhere. You'll have to, oops. See? And so I will try to get it all set up and get you some better pictures. This is one of the rooms. That's an electric recliner. Okay. 2 side tables that actually match that set we were just looking at. And in here, lots of pillows, blankets. These are old beanbag chairs, but you know you can get the stuff that goes in them. And you can fluff them up again. We got bunk beds. Then we have 2 more side tables that match this dresser. And this, though, even though a lot of people don't like the mirrors, you can shabby chic those or just take them off. And then you've got 9 drawers, just some small ones in the middle. And then there's this bed. It's a beauty rest. It's very nice. And it's on the firm side, but it's nice. Depends on how you like your beds. It is called a Coyote Moon plush Euro top. And then over here, I want to say a full size and a twin size mattresses that may be a replacement for like a pull-out couch or in a trailer, travel trailer. I think it'd be nice. And that is what's upstairs. Okay, so it is an American Heirloom Furniture Traditions, made in the USA. So I think it's really cool. It is a king size, and you've got drawers underneath. You have 3 on each side. And then you've got 4 on the bottom, and then like a shelf on the top, and it's on both sides. So I think it's actually pretty darn nice. And then we've got this dresser. And it's a Leo. Or I think it's called Leo, what was that? Huh. Interesting. And then 2 big drawers on the bottom. And then you've got the big dresser with the mirror. And these are side shelves. And then here is drawers. And then drawers on the side. So it's a 9-drawer plus the top part. So very nice. And then a TV. This is an older Sony, but as you can tell, it's pretty nice. I mean, like, the picture's nice on it. And a nice blue rug. More of like a dining room, but the room's so big they had to fill it up, I think. Okay, here we go. So, got a TV that works. Some bedding. I believe it's a queen bed. In the other room, we have a dresser that matches this headboard. And then the 2 side tables and lamps. Big dresser. The bed is actually nice. It's firm but soft. The other beds are firm, but they're like new condition. They're very nice. So then we'll go into the master bedroom. Hi, everybody. So this is a king, and it is super nice, but it is more firm. And if you need to know more information, let me know. But thought it said, oh, there it is. The silver summer sizzle luxury firm pillow top. And we're gonna sell the mattress separate from the headboard and base. So you've got, so this opens, and they have an electric blanket, which we're going to sell separate. So there is an electric blanket, but this is where you would put your cords or your chargers for your phone. And then there are 2 little things that for the lights above, and the mirror. Then this is a little cupboard. It has a shelf that'll go there. And then it's drawers, 4 drawers. And it is, it is so hard to see that. Sorry, guys. And here's the rake. More of the pipe out, so you guys can see what there is. Lots of pipe. And then also, I believe he got the rake out. I'll see if I can find a thing so I can take a picture of it. A plant stand. And then I believe there's another one over here. There's 3 of them. So here is an electric recliner, not a lift, but an electric recliner. Old scale, spotting scope, and then the little drop leaf table, super cute. Some old vintage games and puzzles. Books, super nice sleeping bags, outdoor stuff, got some knives and toys and all sorts of stuff. And then over here we have the turquoise bowl set, super cute. And this will be as a set. And then this snowflake is super cute. Let's see if you can get a better picture. How about this way? Kind of. It's bad lighting right now. And then you've got garbage cans and miscellaneous everything you can think of kitchen-wise. More of the vintage Pyrex type stuff. That's that one. Gun cases. And then, you know, your basics every kitchen has. And some dishes. Cute little old bowls and then froggies. And we have a toaster oven over here and a Keurig. Coffee cups. Like I said, the usual. And then we have a KitchenAid mixer, one of the good ones. Another food saver. Told you there was a bunch. And dishes. And you guys saw that. So then in this other room, there is the little table. And then you've got a mirror. Got an old dresser. Then this, there's 4 of those stools. There's another room divider, nice and thick one. A vase, which is super, super heavy. And then you got linens, lots and lots of linens. There's a guitar in the case. Let's see if you can see in there what it is. I'm not too sure if you can. And then a TV. You know, the basic stuff. Okay, here's more of our living room type stuff. A little miniature table and chairs are so cute. Little kids. Old sewing machine. Globe, glassware. Pillows. Blankets, linens. And then all sorts of miscellaneous stuff here. Love the color of those. How pretty that is. Here's a mask. Kelly put it on and walked in the other room when I was watching like a CSI show. Not cool. And then a buffet. Great condition. Let's see, there's the other 2 stools from over there. Look at that large mirror. And then some more metal art type, thin metal stuff. It doesn't want to focus for me. There you go. Here's another buffet type thing. This opens. It glides back and forth so you can put little things in there. Miscellaneous stuff I haven't gone through quite yet. And then there's 3 TV trays. There's some more glassware. Another dish set. It does not want to. There we go. Okay. And then we've got some VHS, some books on tape, a couple more little things here. And then some silverware set. And there is more as we're undoing things, but this gives you an idea of what's here. And in the office, we have some of the linens, a desk with supplies, lots of cute little like fruit baskets and different things. Another big desk, a little fireplace, electric, a little cupboard with a drawer, just regular cupboard. And then bookends. These are really cool. They're the petrified wood. Then you got maps, and you got an old camera, binoculars, little dresser, calligraphy sets, lots of file cabinets, a room divider, and then just miscellaneous stuff.